Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your man 151 at the Bar Radio. You know, we doing a pop-up podcast fashion show. And we sitting here with my man, Asad, and we've had many a travels last year. And it's always good. As y'all see, I'm rocking the new Araakusa gear. You know, got this. I love it. It's warm. Even it's 14-degree weather. I've been outside many a times without a coat on, and I'm still breathing. But we got my man Assad in the building. We're going to talk about his journey. We're going to talk about the new clothing line and just some of the stuff that he's been doing and the big things that he's got coming up in April. So we definitely want to talk about that. So Assad, how do you feel?
Man, awesome. Awesome. Great thing to be here. No money amongst family, so I feel good.
I think what you're doing, um, I love the feel of the year. I love the new design. I literally had when you posted some of the Araakusa gear stuff, I literally had coworkers come to me, yo, when that coming out? You know, I had a couple of coworkers like, oh man, I need that sweatsuit. You know, they was going so fast, it was crazy, man.
Super fast.
Like, how did you come up with the design, the look, the feel? Like, because the one thing about it is, Assad, you deal with quality.
Yes.
So tell us about your journey because a lot of people I've known you for a while.
Right.
So the journey of finding right fabric and what you look for and stuff like that.
So the journey I took was with the manufacturing. If the manufacturer didn't meet my standard, I would actually fire that manufacturer after getting a sample piece. So I went through maybe eight manufacturers.
The last time we talked about this.
Yes, eight this time. So I went through like maybe eight manufacturers after I get the sample piece and the quality didn't fit. You know what I mean? Not to talk about my city, but my city is an urban city, DC. And if you don't meet that quality, that standard, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. You know what I mean? And I'm a part of that arrogance. You know what I mean? So it had to stand out to me, and if it fit right with me, I knew it would fit right with them.
Well, one of the things I noticed was that you, even when you went to another store, you can tell it's on the harbor, and you can tell when you say, "Oh, this dude has good quality." You can tell just by feeling, by touching.
Right.
Like that's not a normal skill.
So my grandmother, growing up in a household, my grandmother, she was a seamstress, and she showed me how to, sew and cut. And so I know how to work a sewing machine and everything. You know what I mean? All the machines you can put in front of me, I actually know how to work those machines. So that's not a problem.
God dang, for real. So hold it for a second, because this is what I'm thinking on my profile.
Right.
So, because my voice is gonna be loud, they're gonna hear me with God.
Okay.
It's a difference of being a fashion designer and a person who puts a logo on the clothes.
Two different things.
And there's no disrespect to people who do that. You know, by all means, get your hustle, get your money on. But designing is very detailed looking and saying, okay, you know what, I made these hoodies this way this year, but now next year I want to do them.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely.
And I think it's that's the difference of being a producer and a beat maker.
Mm-hmm.
Like producing a song and just making a beat is something totally different.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just adding a sample with some drums on we go. But yeah, so they did want to dress you.
They wanted to dress for me, so I couldn't just take somebody else's models. You know, great models. They selected. Well, the lady told me, she said, "Well, I sabotaged the models that you had." And I'm like, "What do you mean by that?" She said, "I wanted to see which was going to bring to the table, so I sabotaged the models. I gave you anything, and you still did better than most of the people that was here." I said, "That's cool with me. You know, I'm not talking about high energy anyway, so that was cool with me."
So that is something that they normally do?
No. We new kids on the block, so you have to accept whatever is brought to you. So we the new kids on the block. So it's cool with me. Whatever they bring, I'm coming with all the energy I can, you know what I mean, to do my best and to show that, man, I'm going to put DC on the map. Simple as that.
That's crazy, though. They sabotage.
Sabotage.
Yeah, we did have some funny looking people.
It was okay. But,
nah, someone was funny looking.
And they turned out great.
We did. We
had one that couldn't walk, almost fell, and I'm like, "Oh man, don't fall, please." But it's okay.
One that almost stole the jumpsuit.
Yeah, almost. It was okay. Yeah, but we did Atlanta twice. We was invited back to Atlanta.
To Atlantic City.
We was invited back to Atlantic City when the lady gave me the tablecloths to dress a man with thick pants and a tablecloth. I did that. She's like, "Oh yeah, you're a real designer." So I told you that the first time. I was a real designer. And then we just it smoothed out from there. So we became cool.
So what about so then after that y'all went to New York, right?
We went to Harlem Fashion Week.
How was that?
Harlem was different. Harlem, the people that ran Harlem Fashion Week actually talked down on all the models. They talked down on the models. They told the models what to do. They cussed the models out. I ain't feel it.
Okay. So it wasn't a good experience.
Not for me. Okay. It wasn't a great experience for me. So I'm like, well, I don't want to return to Harlem because it's too negative.
Okay. All right. Then when we got to Cali.
No, we went to Manhattan.
How was Manhattan?
Manhattan was awesome.
That's when you took the picture of, and that shit was big as hell.
Well, Manhattan was the UN. It was the dignitaries. It was people that was very important high up. We had one of the models that was actually on the billboard. She was on the billboard. When we walked out, she was actually on the billboards, but she dressed for me. She actually started crying because she wanted an outfit from me, and I actually had an extra. So they actually bring 16 pieces. I always bring 20.
Okay.
I always do 20 because you never know, they might have an extra model come in and say they want to be dressed, and I get 20 pieces. Not 16. Yeah. So I always think above the game.
So then
we went to Hollywood. Big bad Hollywood. So this is the HBO Max building we in. This is awesome.
First of all, it's literally a big warehouse full of people, like designers and models, just in one side of this warehouse.
It was awesome.
And like, it was just crazy. And then they stole the model from you.
It was okay though. I mean, she was a top model. I mean, she had tattoos everywhere. The piece I wanted her to wear was awesome. It stood out with all the tattoos. And the designer told her you got to choose Araakusa gear or choose me.
Mind you, the designer was going last, and she was supposed to be the centerpiece of the show. She had like
50 pieces.
Like 50 pieces, and it was like 50 pieces, and it was like, well, Dad, you couldn't spare this one person, but it was seemed like it was purposely done.
Right.
It was purposely done to make it seem like let's take something away. But right after that, what did they tell you?
You were being invited to Paris Fashion Week, first African American fashion show in history.
So that's an accomplishment. That's a hell of a
invite. That's the epicenter of fashion in Paris. So it's great.
Shit, that's what's up. That's what's up. So then you get back from Cali, and now you decided to separate and do the Araakusa gear, and I like the vision. I love. Like, I don't know if people can actually see this, but like it's like zippers on on the sleeve, on the hand and stuff. Like I would like that feeling, and I like also like the cell phone pockets and stuff like that.
Right.
And it's just crazy because it fits, you know, we should say African American cut, so it fits. So it fits right.
Well, I like that purposely. So, well, European cut and African American cut is two different things. European cut is European cut. It's just straight up and down cut. With African American cut, most of the manufacturers overseas, they don't know about African American cut. You got to find the cut chart yourself.
So do you request it?
No, you got to find it yourself.
Oh, okay.
And because I come out of a household with a seamstress, I do the cut. So your regular cut size is a 2X, and my clothes you wear a large.
Yes.
There you go. That's the difference, and that makes people feel good when they come to my store and shop or shops with me. They can say, "Well, I'll wear 3X." I give them an extra large, and they feel good because they feel like, "Oh, I'm lost weight." You know what I mean? They put the clothes on and they feel great on them. It's top quality.
So one of the things I did notice, and that was crazy. We brought this up to was, so when we took the pictures at the harbor, and when I called you, I was like, "Yo, so what size is TT's outfit?" And you said it was the same size as Cookie's. I was like, "How?" He was like, "African American cut."
Doesn't matter the height, it's the cut.
And even what people won't really realize is that TT has on clothes underneath that.
Still was small.
And that was small, and it still fit her comfortably. Yep. She moved around, wasn't stiff. We had some great shots that day. It was amazing.
Yep. And I'll always do that. It's just, you have to find that chart. It's hard to find, but you just got to know the cut size. The reason why I do a lot of zippers because, say you go to wash your hands, first thing you get wet, shrimp.
Yeah.
Your herringbone get wet first, right? On mine, you just dip it open, glue it back. Wet. Got to wash, you want to wear. Most of the time, you got herringbone. Watch. Mine, just zip it open, you got your watch. So I think outside the box. So when you got all your little pieces that one of them might wear, you can move the zipper back. So I'm thinking outside the box. Everybody want to put their cell phone somewhere on them.
Makes sense. And I see you rocking.
Oh yeah.
You rocking the Araakusa gear.
Oh yeah. I'm always in my own
gear. Man, so I always tell us we used to have, when I did the podcast regularly, I have young artists come through and they be like, "Well, I got a clothing line," but they be rocking Gucci. I'm like, "Well, why aren't you like Gucci a millionaire?
Right.
Millionaire. Like, why, don't come say you got a clothing line if you're not gonna rock your stuff. Not only do you rock your stuff, your wife rocks your stuff.
Right.
Your son rocks your stuff. Like it's everybody who has to be affiliated with you always come through with that. I think that's just an amazing thing because it's one thing to be supported, but to have even your family support you when you're doing it, and it lets you know that the belief in that it's a good thing.
Well, the logo actually came from my wife. The new logo.
Oh, for her?
It was a wake up.
Shout out, Allie.
Yeah, it was a wake up call for me. She actually got up one morning and she loved lighting incense. She know that wakes me up. So when she did the incense, she said, "Let me ask you a favor." I said, "What's that?" She said, "Can you get up and create a logo that'll stand out for the people?" I said, "Well, I can." I said, "Well, right now my mind's somewhere else." She said, "No, I need the logo." She said, "Something telling me you need a new logo." So I got up, grabbed my pad, and I actually just did like that and put a G right there, and I was like, "Oh shit, that's it." Then I just went hard and started creating the whole thing, what you got. And it just came out perfect. So I reached out to my guy. I said, "Look, vectorize this, create this, send it to me. Let me see how it looks." Then I went to my manufacturer. I said, "Look, get this done. I need 30 sweatsuits, like right now. You know what I mean? 30 sweatsuits sold in a week. Gone. Yeah. All gone."
I know, we barely had enough for the shoot.
You better have enough for the shoot. Yeah, one for the shoot.
We barely had enough for the shoot. I was like, when you called me, like, "Well, yeah, this is gone, this is gone." I was like, "Well, we need to do this week."
Right. So, and just the symbol itself stands out. It means a lot. You know what I mean? Just her pushing that out of me, that creativity that she know I had. She just pushed it out and like, get it done.
That's the importance of having the right people around you.
Right.
And having a team. Love that for that. Even when she was in Cali, always had a good energy. Like I remember a young man, one of the models, he mispronounced it, and she turned around real quick in the middle of the conversations. Araakusa.
Yeah, simple. Yeah, right.
He was like, oh, sorry. But and then we always have a good effect. Like when I'm with y'all, like people tend to when they wear the product, they're genuinely like liking. A lot of people like, I'm gonna buy this or take it home, or they don't want to give it up and stuff like that. Yeah, that's what I was like.
But they don't understand samples. It's just a sample. I just made a sample for somebody to see the product. That's it. It's just a sample. Now to do a production of the product, that's something different. Then it's for sale.
Yeah.
But get to the point now, everything's for sale. That's where I'm at right now.
And the hoodies
always creative. Yeah. The hoodies will be here next week.
The hoodies will be here next week.
Yeah, the hoodie is 500 GSM. So this hoodie is like 3 of the hoodies you got. So you don't need the coat, you just need a t-shirt. That's it. So if you think that's hot, that's super hot. 500 GSM is one of the top. Quality and material. Yeah.
I still got I still love it. I still got my soft shell from last year.
Yeah,
I wore that. That material is very good.
Mm-hmm.
I wore it when it snowed last year. That was it.
That's all you need. Is soft shell.
The only thing about it is though, you have them pants on. If you have them on too long,
you might fall out.
Yeah, you will fall out. Ain't no might. Yeah, it get kind of hot, but it keeps you especially during bad weather.
Right. So that's what I get. I try to give out quality over quantity. Because my name attached to it. Definitely. I don't want a phone call saying, well, this don't work. This is not this. This is not this. My name attached to it.
Yeah.
So it's got to stand out for me.
Definitely. I'm so glad that you bring that type of quality and like have that with your clothing and stuff.
Right.
Like I think that's one of the best points that you can have. I love when people look at your stuff and be like, well, I really I could wear it. That should be one of the greatest accomplishments. Because you see stuff in stores like, I ain't never wearing that shit. I done got gifts to be like, I ain't wearing that.
Well, that's what we here today. That's showing.
So we're going to show them some things, man. But before I even show them some things, can I play your song real quick?
Absolutely. Play my theme song, man. Give my theme music.
Definitely, man. I think, and that was another thing. So, like even with this, creating the song for it. Because we originally had a plan, and then when that plan didn't go through, you were still able to come up with something. Like never stopping. I think that's such a good feeling. Oh, you gonna let me play the song? Oh, you acting crazy. And of course, it won't let me play the song. And that's not the song, but that's playing. It's a whole endeavor made for queens, kings, and pioneers. When you walk in the room, make them know you here. City lights bouncing off that midnight flag. Gold team team, every piece got clothes, it's your armor, your crown. Araakusa gear, rise up, shut it down. From Tokyo to Paris, they know the name. On every block, Araakusa burns the flame. So I love that song.
Play it from the beginning so they can get it.
We're gonna play the whole thing over again. But how did you come up with the lyrics for the song?
I just dug down deep, man. Just wrote what I felt. You know what I mean? Just accomplishments that we had. You know what I mean? With Araakusa did, the publishings and the Black Excellence Award, 2024 Urban Fashion Designer Award. So that's what came out.
You think would you ever do another sneaker again?
Yes, I would do another sneaker, but I'm gonna do a flip flop first. I want to see how the flip flop come out. Then I'll do the sneaker.
The flip flop?
Yeah.
How about some slides?
Well, slides, flip flop, slides, same thing. Yeah.
Nah, you know, I think of flip flops.
Nah, yeah, same thing. Because the slides I came up with, they sold out, so I'll do it again. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so
And at one point, y'all had Araakusa socks. So you get Araakusa gear socks.
Gear socks coming out. Yeah, the gear socks coming out.
Araakusa gear, the drip, the flare. Style of the feel, Araakusa gear. More than a brand, it's a dream we wear. Hush sharper than a diamond's edge. Dripping cheek couture draped over city stairs. Designer aesthetics ain't just make fashion. He bubble fashion, the outlast trends crash. From the block to the room, short in the heat. Araakusa to the rhythm when your soul hits the street. Not the fabric, the ambition you see. Every stitch got a story as legacy. Say proud, Araakusa gear, Araakusa gear. The drift, the flare, the style of the feel. Araakusa gear, more than a brand, it's a dream we wear. Stand out, blend never, both forever. Couture on the rise, it's a whole endeavor. Made for queens, kings, and pioneers. When you walk in the room, make them know you here. City lights bouncing off that midnight flag. Gold team, team, every piece got tag. Not just clothes, it's your armor, your crown. Araakusa gear, rise up, shut it down. From Tokyo to Paris, they know the name. On every block, Araakusa burns the flame.
Yes. Give me a second because I'm doing 3 different things.
Araakusa gear, Araakusa gear, the drip, the flare. Style of the feel, Araakusa gear. More than a brand, it's a dream we wear. Hush sharper than a diamond's edge. Dripping cheek couture draped over city stairs. Designer aesthetics ain't just make fashion. He bubble fashion, the outlast trends crash. From the block to the room, short in the heat. Araakusa to the rhythm when your soul hits the street. Not the fabric, the ambition you see. Every stitch got a story as legacy. Say proud, Araakusa gear, Araakusa gear. The drift, the flare, the style of the feel. Araakusa gear, more than a brand, it's a dream we wear. Stand out, blend never, both forever. Couture on the rise, it's a whole endeavor. Made for queens, kings, and pioneers. When you walk in the room, make 'em know you here. City lights bouncing off that midnight flag. Gold team, every piece got tag. Not just clothes, it's your armor, your crown. Araakusa gear, rise up, shut it down. From Tokyo to Paris, they know the name. On every block, Araakusa burns the flame. The drift of flash, style of the feel. Araakusa gear, more than the brand, it's a dream we wear. Much sharper than a diamond's edge, dripping cheek couture draped over city stairs. Designer after X ain't just make fashion. He bubble fashion, the outlast trends crash. From the block to the room, short in the heat. Araakusa the rhythm when your soul hits the street. Not the fabric, the temptation you see. Every stitch got a story, yeah, it's legacy. Say it proud, Araakusa gear, Araakusa gear. The drift of flare, the style of the feel. Araakusa gear, more than a brand, it's a dream we were. Stand out, blend never, both forever. Couture on the rise, it's a whole endeavor. Red made for queens, kings, and pioneers. When you walk in the room, make 'em know you here. City lights bouncing off that midnight flag. Gold team, every piece got tag. Not just clothes, it's your armor, your crown. Araakusa gear, rise up, shut it down. From Tokyo to Paris, they know the name. On every block, Araakusa burns the flame. From the womb, I've been told, genetically profiled for foreign toothpicks will rule. I used to mimic the greats, not knowing my talent awaits. Double dated piano and poetry. Then the drums start to notice me. He gave me rhythm, but a vocal still over his prison. So I spent some time alone and focused on my lyrical tone. Music and me, 'cause I want it, need it. Music and me, need it. Music and me, 'cause I want it, need it. Music and me, 'cause I want it, need it. From the church, gospel's birth. So was my voice AM or FM? What's your choice? I was in a man with gospel and R&B. Then soul got a hold of me. He gave me style, but jazz was worth my while. I kissed hip hop and he made my heart stop. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. You and me, 'cause I want it, need it. You and me, 'cause I want it, need it. You and me, 'cause I want it, need it. You and me, 'cause I want it, need it. If there's a cure this, I don't want it, don't need it. Forget your AI, black music won't. He feels a supply you cannot deny. The pain in my voice isn't a choice. Chords in my hand you can't understand. Harmonic melodies written just for me. The R&B blues, all of the above is me. Music can be.
You get it back. She like that one too much. She like that one way too much. She like that one way too much. That's not the song I want to play.
Flip a stack, get a pack, and we burn it off. Let's talk. When it really went down, you ain't get involved. Get into some money, get about your feelings, dog. Then we burn it off. Let's talk. I ain't skirt it off. When it really went down, you ain't get involved. Get into some money, get about your feelings, dog. Ain't my job to slow down, but it's you just keeping up. I'm riding around in your town and I keep that reaper tub. You the one they talk about, so what you need a feature for? You been really young and be kind of just sleeping up. All that low-key hating gon' get you killed, you keep it up. Your silence ain't hurting me, I just think you weak as fuck. Fall off and come back and I think they really think it's love. I know the people who raised you, so why you think it's tough? Don't run off emotion, I took off the key. Yeah, I'm ready to go. Oh geez, they know about me, they know I'm ready to sell it in snow. I'm chasing the money, you chasing your passion already, just know that you chose. They talk about me on the daily, I still be wondering how the story gon' go. Never showed them I really support it, cause I really don't deal with the opposite. Most hate when you walk around confident, like deal with paid with some common sense. But they also talk when you cop a brick, but they all get quiet when you pocket it. But they know I got a shot to me up to bitch. All the shit they do, we just know that it's good. If you run the block, then you try to find a way out. When you speak the truth, then they don't know what to say now. Now you gotta treat them like they always in the way now. Then we burn it off. Let's just talk about these facts. I ain't skirt it off. When it really went down, you ain't get involved. Get into some money, get about your feelings, dog. Then we burn it off. Let's just talk about these facts. I ain't skirt it off. When it really went down, you ain't get involved. Get into some money, get about your feelings, dog.
Yeah. What's the name? Shoot up. Yeah.
Araakusa gear, the drip, the flat. Look the feel, Araakusa gear, more than the brand, it's a dream we wear. Much sharper than a diamond's edge, dripping cheek couture draped over city stairs. Designer after X ain't just make fast. And he bubble fashion, the last trends crash. From the block to the room, foot in the heat. Araakusa to the rhythm when your soul hits the street. Not the fabric, the condition you see. Every stitch got a story as legacy. Say it proud, Araakusa gear, Araakusa gear. The drift of flare, the style of the feel, Araakusa gear. More than a brand, it's a dream we were. Stand out, blend never, both forever. Couture on the rise, it's a whole endeavor. Made for queens, kings, and pioneers. When you walk in the room, make them know you here. City lights bouncing off that midnight flag. Gold seam gleam, every piece got tag. Not to close, it's your armor, your crown. Araakusa gear, rise up, shut it down. From Tokyo to Paris, they know the name. On every block, Araakusa burns the flame.
Hey, what she look like, bro? Shorty pressure. Yeah, face card valid, she gon' slay it every time. Independent, on the grind, yeah, all about the money, so she never got. Shorty pressure. Shorty fine. Yeah, face card valid, she gon' slay it every time. Independent, yeah, all about the money, so she never got. Fresh off her work and she jump right in the shower. Then she get dressed, you know it take her some hours. She know she pressure, that little pussy got power. And she my favorite, let me give her some flowers. Niggas be texting but ain't talking about shit. She bout that money, she ain't checking for bitch. She got a nigga and she all in his bed. Them bitches hating, she be all on their head. Living mistakes, so she work on herself. Self-improvement ain't for nobody else. Gucci purse and she Gucci her belt. Step in the room and these niggas gon' melt. Shorty pressure, shorty fine, shorty fine. Yeah. Face card valid, she gon' slay it every time. Independent, on the grind, all about the money, so she never got. Shorty pressure, shorty fine, shorty fine. Yeah. Face card valid, she gon' slay it every time. Independent, on the grind, all about the money, so she never got. Went back to school and trying to fix some mistakes. And now I applaud her, it ain't never too late. Why just be good when you can really be great? They spreading lies, give them something to hate. She hit the club and everybody gon' look. Sis, get your man, cause he's trying to get to. Yeah, she street smart, but keep her head in the books. Yeah, and she fear nothing, don't know bitch got her shook. Yeah, and they hit different when she step on the scene. They roll their eyes, bitches hate cause she mean. Yeah, the niggas fresh got him hooked like a fiend. Yeah, her face card, they say pretty supreme. Shorty pressure, shorty fine, shorty fine. Face card valid, she gon' slay it every time. Independent, on the grind, all about the money, so she never got. Face card valid, she gon' slay it every time. Independent, on the grind, all about the money, so she never got. Yeah, let's count that shit up, nigga. I'm munching. I'm eating good, I'm munching. What wrong with you? Real good like a buffet. Money on the table, that's the entree. 5 and souffles. Y'all trying to follow my funk's way. Follow the lead. And this shit is black and white just like a zebra. I got Justin Bieber. I'm catching plays like wide receiver. Touchdown. Ice on my wrist. Bust down. I'm talking on my P game. I'm a drug lord like freeway. Prepaid. You turn 6, you bitch made. I like your throat with a switchblade and drown you in the sea like a mermaid. Y'all niggas sweet lemonade. We go to war, renegade. You don't want me to demonstrate. I let them bullets come penetrate. Your heavyweight. Move brick houses, real estate. You niggas that add it up, they gon' need them a armor truck. I'm insured, stay farm. Moving that work through the backyard. Use the watch for the coast guard. Tell them niggas I'm trapping hard. I'm getting money, fuck the law. I had a plug out of Panama. We ain't to stay under radar. Watching out for them big cars. I'm munching, munch, munch. I'm eating good, I'm munching. Pockets on full, I'm munch. Hit the money counter, I'm munch. Munch. I'm eating good, I'm munch. Pockets on full, I'm munch. Hit the money counter, I'm munch. I'm eating good, I'm munch. Pockets on full, I'm munch. Hit the money counter, I'm munch. I'm eating good, I'm munch. Pockets on full, I'm munch. Hit the money counter, I'm munching on spinach, I'm munching on lettuce. I can't lie, bring my fetish. I've been getting to that cake, it's raising my sugar like that. Y'all pathetic. I took a half a burger and I stretched it. I took the extra, brought me a necklace, falling on them and I'm just nigga got your baby mama creeping around, fucking in Texas. She in the West End and she naked. I know that you got her so rebellious. Got her kissing me on my belly. You better not go bitch like Elvis. You can have her back. I ain't selfish. I don't need Peter. You put your hands on her, you wanna beat her. Only thing she good for getting on her knees, swallow nut like it's a 2-liter. I'm a hyena. She needed help, but I'm not FEMA. Only thing she was a pump in the boat, make a kid up like not FEMA. I got the sauce, moving them birdies, and I'm talking homies. I'm in the loft, letting the dime be sipping me off. Ain't about nothing. I'm the topic of discussion. I get money, I'm eating good. Feel them niggas, yeah. I'm munch. I'm eating good, I'm munch. Pockets on full, I'm munch. Hit the money counter, I'm munch. I'm eating good, I'm munch. Pockets on full, I'm munch. Hit the money counter, I'm munch. I'm eating good, I'm munch. Pockets on full, I'm munch. Hit the money counter, I'm munch. I'm eating good, I'm munch. Pockets on full, I'm munch. Hit the money counter, I'm munch. I got the boy, give up smash. You're in the village, you giving me sex. I got a slack, swallow my ass. Can't wanna move, it's a digital dance. Just losing, I'm living these fans. Never the wrong, I could never live in the past. I got the boy, give up smash. You're in the village, you giving me sex. Swallow my ass. Can't wanna move, it's a digital dance. Just losing, I'm living these fans. Never the wrong, I could never live in the past. But this shit like I didn't go. Counting money when I can't go. How I deliver, I've been let go. It's up to you how business go. That 36 I get for the low. Count it up, no feelings will show. Spend so much, gotta give it some more. When they hands out, I just give them a no. Yo, it's talking about me, but nigga stand up. You really welcome to me, that's a man down. All these niggas got these guns with them like a band now. I've been doing what I want, can't doubt. I've been just feeling myself. Do I just really need help? I got my weight up. I been just telling myself. I got love for all of my dogs. I think a pick up niggas really gonna ride. Some niggas really gonna slide. So go to that pearl. We ain't never got a flat five. Nigga just pay your tax. Call me the man. I got the boy, clip up smash. You're in the village, you giving me slack. Can't up on a move, that's a digital dance. Just losing, I'm living these fans. Never go wrong. I could never live in the past. Boy, clip up smash. You're in the village, you giving me slack. Swallow my ass. Can't up on a move, it's a digital dance. Just losing, I'm living these fans. Never go wrong. I could never live in the past.
in my brain. I over there, sticking in my head since I walked in my chair. He's freaky in the knowing, he wouldn't be the eyes, so he ain't too proud to show it. Quiet but I'm sad, so I'm just waiting to see. So run into my station, maybe what do you need? 1, 2, you say you wanna dance with me, alright now. Can you handle when I move my hand? Oh no. 7, 8, 9, get over here, wanna have a good time. If I have to come to stand, I'll be dancing again. I'll be quick to walk away, I'll be dancing with him. You say you wanna dance with me, alright now. Can you handle when I move my hand? Come on now. 7, 8, 9, get over here, wanna have a good time. If I have to come to stand, I'll be dancing again. I'll be quick to walk away, I'll be dancing with him. Oh, do you like it when you dance with me, babe? Like it when I dance with you, babe. We've been dancing for a minute, the sun is coming up. You know I gotta get it, that means the time is up. We call about the time to dance, but just wait and see. Next time I'm in the club, we gon' come on. 1, 2, 3, you say you wanna dance with me, alright now. Come on now, 7, 8, 9. One, two, three, you say you wanna dance with me, alright now. Come on now, 7, 8, 9, get over here, have a good time. If I have to count to 10, you won't be dancing again. I'll be quick to walk away, I'll be dancing with him. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, right, right, yeah, yeah. Want that 3.5? You gon' catch a clean. Never trust that nigga on that beat. The corner store, I'm about to make a flee. Want that 3.5 for that Z. Nigga try to rob me, you gon' catch a clean. Never trust that nigga on that beat. At the corner store, I'm about to make a flee. A lot of talking from you turn into a lid. This shit off to my brodies, call that in the sea. Shoot it like I'm Kobe, homie, I know you mean. I know I'm about to make these hoes get off my dick. I'm about to go back to the me, buy a new and call it Tony. Put some dubs on Nick Ginobili. It ain't shit that you done told me. Reason I was always second, cause I walk the streets too lonely. Karma always for my actions. Reason I can't tell my homies. They thinking they can clone me. I wish cause all these police, cause young nigga want that road. They gon' block me cause can't vote me. You a couple years late, that's broke me. I ain't choose this life, really changed me. Have a nigga walking down real slowly. Walk away, nigga, keep it on the low key. Presidential suite, got me feeling like Obama. They just took my parents away. I can never respect your honor. Walk around with cold feet. It's still hotter than the sun. I never getting no sleep. Cause I'm right here on that corner. Want that 3.5. What is Z? Nigga try to rob me, he gon' catch a clean. Never trust that nigga or that beat. At the corner store, I'm about to make a flee. You want that 3.5 or that Z? Nigga try to rob me, he gon' catch a clean. Never trust that nigga or that beat. At the corner store, I'm about to make a flee.
Okay, and now we're back, man. We got my man Reds in the building. So Reds be real chill, but what he won't tell y'all is that when you check out his Instagram page, like every other week, this dude is in another fashion show, and but he also definitely shows love. So it doesn't matter if I put a picture up that's he's not in it. He's one of the first people beside Asad that will like, share, comment, and stuff like that. And always I appreciate that because you don't get a lot of realness when people do that.
Right, I appreciate it.
Tell them about yourself, man.
Well, I am a little older than people think. That's the first thing about me. I got into modeling when I turned 42. Now I'm 45, so I kind of been doing a whole lot on purpose just to get my foot in the game, go through the ups and downs on purpose, just to see what it's like to get the whole spectrum of modeling. So it's been just like that, up and downs. It's hard times in this industry. It's fun times also. And modeling is what people say it is. You can get caught up if you don't keep your head straight forward and you focus, then you can get caught up, sidetracked, and you don't last long in it. As you said, I've been doing lots of fashion shows. I can't even remember how many of them did so far. On top of that, I run into great people like Asad, people that I can connect with, I can kind of get familiarized with. Opened his arms to me the first time we met. When I was first starting off, I didn't know what the hell I was doing, of course. Um, but he looked out for me. So from that point on, man, we've been tight. It's been a lot.
First time I saw you, you know when the first time I saw you?
Who was that?
Five Sisters.
Yeah, time, man.
You did it and you walked with the shoes.
I walked with the shoes. I was that was the first time I did something like that. Being in Araakusa gear with the Araakusa shoes, which was a great experience for me. Now the venue, something different.
Well,
You know what I mean?
it's one of those things that it was a very crazy night that night, but at the end of the day, through the connections that was made after it and the work that was done after it, a lot came together from that night. Since that night, thanks to you and Asad, my pictures have been published. You know, thanks to both of y'all. So a lot of things that happened that didn't go right that night, but the overall journey was just an amazing thing. Like sometimes we forget that it's just the journey. It ain't meant, and the journey ain't meant to be easy.
Oh no, no, nothing in life is, I think, easy. Because if it was, everybody would be doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I tell people all the time, success is just like going to work. You gotta punch it.
Okay.
You gotta punch the clock, and it's a fight. It's a grind to be successful. But what you gotta do is when you think that you're not going to be, you gotta learn to pull through. You know, um, I'm very proud of you. And I'm very appreciative of all the stuff that you shared. I'm also like I'm amazed because like every time I look, it's like, damn, you sleep, but you was just in this show here, you was just in another show here, like, and when we had the idea to do this, he said, I'm gonna call Aaron, and he was like, oh, bet. And he said, oh, Aaron, oh boy, let's go. And I always like loved about you the fact that you showed so much love. Like what a lot of people won't know is like when we submitted all those pictures to get published, you didn't just submit pictures with you in them. You submitted everything. And for people who don't know, I overshoot. So if you got 300 pictures, that means I probably shot 1,000 pictures. If you got 100, that means I shot like 700 pictures. And I just, gave you the best of those. So that's a lot to be submitted. I know I was emailing you back and forth.
Yeah.
And then you even asked for, hey, we'll get these pictures of so and so, and boom, boom, you submitted everybody. Not that a lot of people get selfish, and you did not possess that.
Well, I give credit to my parents for always sitting me down, let me know like you're not the only one who can help with things. It's people around you. It takes a whole kind of group of people to get to one goal. And I took that and started my modeling career because it is some selfish people in this career. I've worked with some of them, like, it's crazy how much they don't want to share with you. So I've started this career thinking like, if I can help somebody out, great, and they might can in turn help me out. You can kind of network, work together on anything, photo shoots, travel, monetary donations, anything. And then I think that's helped me in my career because I know a lot of people want to work.
Yeah, definitely.
I haven't had any problems per se like other people have had when they just out here just like, I don't want to work with that person.
I think it's your nature. You have to be your nature.
Yeah.
Like when if you have bad energy, I'd be like, I'll be quick and I don't fuck with you because I don't like his energy. I'll say that real quick.
Yeah.
Like you really got good energy and it's always mellow, and the way that you come across and the way that you've always carried yourself. Like, even when we did the photo shoot and I wasn't, feeling good that day, the genuine concern of, hey, don't worry about it, just get better. Like I always appreciate that.
Well, from that photo shoot, we got a lot.
Yeah.
So I still have those, and I'm waiting on to publish a couple of those too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, we got some in the tank, man.
Okay. All right.
Still got a lot of work to do, man. So
well, we still got way more pictures. The summertime's coming.
Oh yeah.
And we got new gear.
Oh yes, sir.
So definitely. All right. Well, let me get one of the young ladies out here. Oh, first of all, let people know where they can find you at, because definitely follow his modeling journey and show love.
Okay, so my IG is REDD. So Red 8 on Instagram, TikTok.
All right, bet. Let me play this Araakusa song, and let me get one of the young ladies to come on out.
Araakusa gear, the drip of flesh. Araakusa gear, it's more than a brand, it's a dream we wear. Much sharper than a diamond's edge, dripping cheek couture draped over city stairs. Designer Asad Sadiq ain't just make fashion. He bubble fashion, the outlast trends crash. From the block to the room, short in the heat. Araakusa to the rhythm when your soul hits the street. Not the fabric, this ambition you see. Every stitch got a story, yeah, it's legacy. Say it proud, Araakusa gear, the drift of flair, the style of the Araakusa gear. More than a brand, it's a dream we wear. Stand out, blend never, bold forever. Couture on the rise, it's a whole endeavor. Red made for queens, kings, and pioneers. When you walk in the room, make them know you're here. City lights bouncing off that midnight flag. Gold team, every piece got tag. Not Till toes, it's your armor, your crown. Araakusa, gear, rise up, shut it down. From Tokyo to Paris, they know the name. On every block, Araakusa burns the flame.
I got my sis in the building. So, Melissa Vineo, but we call her Mel. And I love because when I say I need you to come out, you always come out for me.
Here I am. I'm here.
You know, one of the most important things, and I value when we did the shoot. You told me, you said, look, we were gonna go somewhere else, but then you said, you know, but my king always comes out for me, so I'm gonna show out for him, and I always appreciate it.
Definitely. You always come through and say, hey, I got this going, this movie with me, I'm doing this, I got this show. You always come out, so I'm always support. Definitely.
And we gotta say congratulations because you just dropped a little one.
Just had the baby. She's 4 months.
Yeah.
So when Asad first gave me the call, I was like, what you mean? I was like, I'm not in post-pregnancy, hold on. But that's what I like about his brand. Is that it fits all type of body types. He also know how to dress you to really feel good. And so he told me, hey, I'm gonna have mama. He always called me mama. And just like he had it right up here in the front. He didn't know what I was gonna be working with. But it's like having that style and fashion without feeling like you have to be a certain body type. So I was like, okay, all right, Rocky, I'm gonna come through. And here I am.
And we appreciate it. It was funny because when we was doing one show and then we said you was pregnant, it's like, damn, she'd been perfect for this one.
Yeah, the swimsuit line. Okay, y'all. I've seen some of the pieces. I'm gonna be ready.
Okay.
But I'm excited about that. But every time we do a shoot, every time it's something that he dressed me in, it's different. It's like something that he does that's different with his clothing line. So for example, today, this that I have on here, it actually zipping all the way up. So, you know, he was like, hey, if it's a little tight in certain areas, I know you just had a baby, you can zip it, it's gonna give you more room. But also I noticed too that, like, say for instance you want to wear in the winter or you want to wear in the spring, this part here gives you that breathable material. So it's like you can universally put it together, put it with sandals, you can zip it down. So that's what I like. And the new logo.
I remember you told me you really did like the logo.
Yes, I love the logos. I feel like it can be placed anywhere, and the gear added to it, it just adds a little bit of ring, like Araakusa gear. Who you got on? I'm wearing Araakusa gear. So if you see this with the A with the G wrap, that's a sauce.
So now that the baby has dropped, we got you back taking pictures. You know, Dave said we about to get you back in the studio, and you know we got to get back into doing some things. But you've been gigging. If y'all ever watch her page, don't watch her page at like 3:00 in the morning because she's up there doing exercises and stuff when people would normally sleep, and then still cooking breakfast and being mom to all the little ones. And then me and her, we're working on a project. I think it's gonna be a short film, about like a 15-20 minute film, but it's going to be dope, and it's going to be dealing with like almost like autism and what people go through when they have like a panic attack and stuff like that. Yeah. And it's going to be dope because I also have a nephew that has autism and stuff. So it's something that's dear to my heart. And in April, I'll be with Asad, and we're going down to Ohio to do a fashion shoot for autism.
Wow, see? I always say when you're going the right way, everything just flows and you just like flow with it. So I'm definitely excited about all these projects. I got a project with Dave that we supposed to do before the baby, and then it was like everything was just unraveling. Oh wow! But I said something to him a little bit before. You know, we did the Marlon today in the podcast, and I was saying we always think we have so much time, and we think we got this time, we got more time. And I had an experience that happened to me recently that I was like, if something happened to you, you didn't do a lot that you were supposed to do because you think you have all this time. And sometimes the people that's in your space, maybe they don't have as much time. So it's like you need to do what you're supposed to do. So I mean, I hope that inspires your folks that's listening, like whatever it is that you want to embark on for 2026, do it.
Basically.
Yeah.
Because you're a creative person, and you know a lot of times when we talk, it'll go from creativity to spiritual to back to creativity, just on some regular conversation stuff. And like I'm proud of you. You've been going through a lot. Like if people knew like half your story, they'd be like, wow, it's amazing. And you're always one of the people that always giving back to other people, and I always appreciate that. When I call you, always there when I need you. Shout out to D's in the building, man.
My husband's in the building. Yeah.
D's a good dude because he sits through these projects and just be like chilling. We done shot videos with D there and everything. That he is.
Let me tell you, if it's somewhere I'm gonna be and D can't be there, he ain't gonna do that. He's like, but no, but the support is needed because sometimes even as an artist, there's times y'all know I'd be nervous. But I always say the nerves are good. If you got the nerves before you go on the stage, it's gonna be a good show. Only had one show. I'm not nervous, y'all. I was like, I got this. Man, the words went. I was like, where the words go? So I always try to stay, humble and cool and know that it's a lot of creators that's in the same space. So I'm excited that you guys even called me on to do it.
Well, you've been doing good things even after the shoot because we forgot to add that you are an actress now.
Yeah, I'm in the movies.
What's the name of the movie again?
Stronger. And they're about to do Stronger 2.0. And the crazy thing with that project, a lot of the actors that was on it, I didn't know until after, like, how many major things they already done, how many red carpets and things they're done. So you never know who you're in the room with.
And your music was in it too,
My music was in it. And that was like, it was surreal seeing that in the movie theaters and the music came up and I was like, this is really happening. So it just shows you that like you have that vision, that means it can be achieved.
Yep.
You just gotta just take one step and then, So.
I always come to the premiere because we couldn't take a lot of pictures because he was like, hey, something I gotta tell you before we take all these pictures.
Baby in the belly. I was so nervous about that premiere because me and D hadn't told anybody, and I was like, what am I gonna wear that they don't know? Because you guys that do follow Rakim that know I have my own fitness business, so I'm usually like very cut up and shapen. So I was like, they gonna know. You know how they can zoom in and be like, she got a little something right here, baby. And I didn't want to make it about that. So I ended up wearing that blazer. And I said, Rakim, hold on. I gotta talk to you. When you take these pictures, don't take them with these other angles. Because I'm not trying to tell anybody, and because you would have thought that I would have been like, okay, 4 kids, you married. It's not like you just running around, somebody got pregnant and like, what do you mean? But I was very nervous and shocked. I mean, my mama was like, I don't understand why you were shocked. When you're doing what you do, but I was like, huh? I thought we was done. So Dave said to me today, yeah, sure you done, because you said that. But I am done. We've done this time because it's a lot of other things for me to get done. So I'm happy to inspire people and let them know, like, you can't have life after children and still do what you need to do, and keep your family life together too. So that's what it's all about.
And both you and D both do. You're active. You both do music. You both be gigging and like I said, I don't know when y'all sleep. Like honestly.
Throughout the shoot now, barely. Before my daughter, I be like, hey, you want to come back and eat fruit breast milk? But I know that's a part of it because it's like if somebody called you today, they say go out to LA to do this, you got to be up. So one of the things I've learned through life is having gratitude and realizing, hey, no one has to call you to do nothing. So if you have the ability to do it, you're performing, you can do these things, you should be excited about it. So that's what gets D through, because it was one time in our past that I used to get so annoyed if we had like 100 gigs that week, and I'm like, if you're doing this for the money, then like like this is crazy. And but once we had a conversation, it only took one conversation that was a turning point. And he said, no, this is like my express. Like I need this. Like I need this to survive. Like this is my expression. It's not always about money.
Yeah.
It was just a wrap after that. Like okay, I get it. Like this is what you need to do to continue to create. Because a lot of times we get into positions where you got a 9 to 5 and you just got to pay the bills, but you also need to be in the.
But you're not doing the stuff that if you're creative,
yes,
you're not doing the stuff that you're supposed to be doing.
Right.
Just because you have a 9 to 5, it doesn't stop you. It doesn't stop you from creating.
Right.
You got to do something. Like I have to do something creative. Like when I was rapping, I rap. When I was podcasting, I podcast. When I do photography, I always have to do something so I'm not stagnated. There go that word again, Asad. Stagnated. Into being stuck being the hamster on the wheel. Like
Right.
I love just to create.
Yeah.
So I get it.
And we in the same with that. I realize like just as much as we tap our 9 to 5 or other careers, it's like you have to use that many hours and still create whatever you're doing. So it's like, they say this the year of the horse. So I'm telling everybody that means it's the year to do what the heck you're supposed to do. Like get it up off the ground, whatever it is.
Definitely. All right, tell everybody where they can find you.
You can find me. You can Google me, baby. Evelyn Neal. Seriously, I'm all over the way. But it's MELISSA, middle initial V, last name NEAL. I'm literally on that with everything on my Instagram, my website. I got my fitness website. I got a fitness app. I'm all over. Let me tell you something funny about that. You took some pictures like some years ago, and I was just Googling just to see. Y'all, I was like, if they selling me online, somebody stole our picture and was selling it online. I said, they selling it online? No. But that was just another thing, hey, those pictures are good enough. So anyways, I had to tell you that on camera. I didn't want them to get upset. I'm telling you on camera. Somebody out there in the world that's listening got your photos.
And I'm going to find y'all. And I'm going to go on your social media and we're going to have a nice conversation with a whole lot of cuss words.
You hear me? So.
Because I'm petty.
Hey, well, you guys can follow me there. We will be performing. I'm going to be performing again with the Guess Who band the third Friday at Martini's, right? Which Martini's later? White Place. There's a lot of stuff coming up. I'm excited more so about all the projects.
Okay.
One that they had, and I don't want to say it wrong, but it is called.
The project that you wanted to do, what was it called?
Under the Cover.
Yes, I didn't want to say it wrong. So you can hear the name Under the Cover. So we're going to be launching that too. So it's just a lot of stuff. What I will say to you guys, some of my team is not here today, is that I was grateful that you guys waited. Because sometimes as we go through whatever trials and things we got going on, everybody don't always wait.
So
you guys waited for.
Well, the funny thing about that is we didn't start the time that I wanted to, but everybody that needed to be here is here.
Yeah.
The people that were supposed to be here that came, I would say this: when you miss out on opportunity. Let me say this really slow and look into this camera. When you miss out on opportunity, especially an opportunity that was given to you, please do not come back to me and say, oh, well, this, because I'm on to the next. I deal with people that are go-getters. Is it cold? Yes. Is it time? I can tell you now, out of everybody here, I don't drive and I still got here before everybody. So I don't miss on opportunity. I don't make excuses about it. So if you choose to miss out on opportunity, I say, hey, come in. There's some people that you can network. This. You can't come back to me later and be like, oh, I want to work with you. I want to be with your culture plan. Because anybody that knows me, and Dave can tell you this, I'm going to look you dead in your face and I'm going to be like, and Swole knows this too. I'm going to look you dead in your face and be like, nah, Slim, you done. Like, this conversation is over. Yeah. Like, let's talk about the weather. Let's talk about your shoes. Like, anything outside of me trying to help you. Because that conversation would be done.
You heard it first. I think what you're saying is pretty much don't wait till stuff popping.
To
You
be like,
gotta
oh,
be
yeah.
a part of the grind on the way up. You can't want
do.
to be part of only or everything that's big, and then you're like, oh shoot, you remember me, but like you have to be there. So
Exactly.
yeah,
Yeah, because
me and her were
you never know what other people are working on. Like on my, when I have opportunity to do stuff, I do stuff. But I'm also helping somebody film a movie. We're gonna shoot a small movie. Assad, we're gonna do another photo shoot, right? So when I give people opportunity and take time to say, hey, let's do it, and you don't, then it's a waste of time for me.
It's a waste of time. Yeah.
And that's the one thing I can't get back. Shit, I'm old.
But that's what I'm saying. We don't have as much time as we think. So it's like when you think of that, and they were saying that to me like 45 minutes ago, if you really know you don't have as much time, you move a certain way. Like, oh shoot.
I mean, look, I hang with a dude that Hannibal, Wake TV. I hang with a dude that drove to Texas, and when we left Texas, he drove up to Texas, and I drove back with him. And he drove up to Texas by himself. So I hang with the dude who me and Hannibal had conversations. I was like, I ain't never been to the Ray Cabin when we were driving back from Texas. He was like, okay, boom. The next weekend he said, yo, you ready to go? What? To the Ray Cabin. And then we went. So when you waste time, like time is not gonna waste for no. Gonna wait for no man. Opportunity happens, it is up to you to take control of that opportunity. Let's look at the Hannibal who's in the background doing this thing. Look, oh, you drove to South Dakota too.
Let me tell you something, Raheem. I'm all down for the team, but one thing you will not give me to do is drive to Texas, because I can barely drive the water off if you want to five. So yeah, we're gonna leave that to Hannibal and the good drivers, you know. So, but if it's anything else, I'm there.
Okay, that'll work. All right, let's send one of the other ladies out here.
Okay.
Araakusa gear, the drift of flame. Look the feel, Araakusa gear, more than the brand, it's a dream we wear. Threads cut sharper than a diamond's edge. Dripping cheek couture draped over city stairs. Designer Asad X ain't just make fashion. He bubble fashion, the outlast trends crash. From the block to the room, foot in the heat. Araakusa do.
All right, what's going on? We are back. Introduce yourself, young lady.
I'm Eve, a model for Araakusa gear, as well as a singer, a rapper, a dancer. I do a lot of different things. Yeah, just
A mother, an actress.
a mother and actress.
I mean, you gotta put it out there. Yeah.
I do all around entertainment, so model, rap, same thing, do hair, makeup, nails. I am a mother of four, and yeah.
So I met Cookie at an event from Assad's favorite person. So I met him I met Cookie at an event, and we had talked on the phone about doing something, and then I needed a model because somebody had canceled on the photo shoot. I just randomly said, "Hey, Cookie, I know we don't know each other like that, but I need a model for such and such day, this," and and she came out there, and that was crazy because those pictures are the ones that got published. Uh, definitely. Cookie's like my little sister. Like when I call her, like, "Hey, I need you," she come out, and I do appreciate that, and watching you grow and watching you and and watching you transform is such a good thing. And like you're working on your music, you're working on your modeling, like you're constantly elevated, and you have to keep that up. But how do you do that with 4 kids? And like, when do you? Like, I can't keep asking y'all, when do y'all sleep? Because when I get home from my 9 to 5, I'm comatose.
I speak to the car for maybe an hour, and I go in the house and get a couple of hours. They wake me up. My daughter, she one of my babies is not even in school. My youngest one, she's not in school, so she thinks she could be up all type of times in the night. She wakes me up to make her something to eat. So I really don't get no sleep. They don't think my sleep doesn't matter to them. But I love it. I'm enjoying it, you know. I'm enjoying the consistent moving. I'm from New York, so I come from a city that's fast paced, you know. Coming to Maryland slow things down, but I can still keep up that pace. You know what I mean? So it's not bad. I enjoy it. My daughters also do dance, so they're
Okay. So it runs in the family.
yeah. My whole family we do entertainment. So my brothers, comedians, and you know they do scripts. They was doing it for the Vine. Shout out to Retro and Name Squad and Zaid. Yeah, so yeah, it runs in the family. We all do it. Me and my babies. So
Cool. So how do you feel about the new Araakusa gear?
I'm loving it. I tried this thing. Like no, bro, never fails. Like no, like never fails. Like never fails. Never fails. I think this one. This one got it. But yeah, I love it. The two pieces, the jumpsuits, the sweatsuits. Yeah, I love them all. I love everything that he's been putting out. Everything that I've seen, and I've seen it all for real. Yeah, I've seen it all. Yeah, he's doing a big one. I'm excited to see where it's
Because this is just the start.
Yeah.
You know, he got more hoodies coming in, more coats coming in, and we ain't got the spring yet.
Yeah, and that's the sweatsuit. Like the sweatsuit is super warm, super comfortable. I'm not gonna wear mine today, but I got mine. You gotta go get yours because I got mine. So yeah, they super warm, super comfortable. Like I said, this one that I have on, super comfortable. I did like 3 outfits today.
Yeah.
It was all nice. I love it. Yeah.
And you know, you've done it with the furry boots. You've done it with the high heel boots.
Yeah, you can put it on with anything. You can put it really with anything. If your shoe game is right, you got it. Yeah.
So tell everybody where they can find you at.
I'm on Instagram, TikTok as _ the real cookie. Cookie with 2 K's. So KOOKIE. The real cookie. And I'm not on Facebook like I used to be, but I'll be back on there. When I do, y'all look out for me. It's gonna be on Instagram. But yeah, that's all I got.
All right. And then you're still working on some music and stuff?
Absolutely. I'm still in the studio, still working on my music. So I was actually in touch with my engineer yesterday. So we're gonna be working on some new stuff. And
okay, so definitely when we shoot the video for that, we'll have some Araakusa gear in it.
Yeah.
All right. We'll send another young lady out.
Thank you guys for having me.
Araakusa gear, the drip, the flash, the feel. Araakusa gear, it's more than a brand, it's a dream we wear. Much sharper than a diamond's edge, dripping cheek couture draped over city stairs. Designer Asad Sadiq ain't just make fashion, he bubble fashion the outlast.
Hello. You're the only person I don't know. Well, how are you? What is your name?
My name is Zakaya.
Okay. Yeah. I'm good. So what do you do?
I'm actually a pre-K teacher at a daycare, and I do modeling on weekends and
Okay. So how do you feel about the clothing and stuff?
I mean, I love it. I love this outfit. I like all the adjustable parts of it. The drawstring, I really like that. You can cinch in the waist and everything. But I'm loving it.
You know, Asad comes up with some of the craziest designs because I probably seen that outfit 3 times and shot it like 4 or 5 times, and I did not know it had a drawstring until you just told me. Like honestly, I like we Atlantic City Fashion Week. I shot that outfit. Did not know that. And even in Canada, we shot that outfit. I Did not know that. But he pairs up with some crazy designs though. How do you feel about the material? Do you think it's good material? Does it feel good?
Definitely. I know like some G material is too tight, but this is it's nice. It's not, it's stretchy. Um, it's really nice and it's comfortable on the inside. It's not rough. It's not like irritating or anything. So I really like it.
Okay. So you've done some modeling, right? So who have you modeled for?
I've done modeling through MB agency. We did a fashion show, I think, Experience Africa. What else? Dream Photo House. Did some shoots and a fashion show for them. I did a hair modeling thing, but I think that's about.
Yeah.
And actually, there was also one brand too. It's Focus Motions Enterprise.
Okay. Well, now you can add Araakusa gear to that.
Definitely.
Because we do have some more stuff that we're going to be doing as soon as he gets some more product in. So that's always going to be dope. So can you tell people where they can find you at and stuff?
I'm on Instagram, TikTok, Curly 2Ys.Z.
What's the Z for?
Starts because my name starts with Zakaya, but starts with a Z. That's been my nickname.
Okay.
It's easier to remember. Just Z.
It worked for me. All right, well, cool. Well, then the last young lady out there. Wrap it up for her, please.
Araakusa gear, the drip, the flair, style of the feel. Araakusa gear, it's more than a brand, it's a dream we wear. Much sharper than a diamond edge, dripping cheek couture draped over.
Yo, what is going on? It is the incomparable TT in the building. So I can say this. I remember when I showed Asad your pictures, and he was like, "Okay, cool." And then when we shot with you, he was like, "Man, it's just he just loved your energy and stuff." And we just had so much fun. I love the fact that we shot in the cold. No one cried and complained because it was cold as hell out there.
It was freezing. But the pictures you couldn't even tell.
Nope.
It came out fire. Yep.
Man, I got so many hits off those pictures, and people were just like loving it and stuff like that.
Yeah. Sure.
So tell everybody about yourself, TT.
When you say something about myself, what you mean? Be a little bit more specific.
Let them know all the stuff that you do.
I mean, okay, well, of course, I model. I do a little dibbling and dabbling and rapping. I write, act. I mean, I don't know.
Fitness.
Oh yeah, I mean, of course. I'm a gym girly. I mean, what else? I don't know.
Bang on pots on your birthday.
Of course, you gotta celebrate life. So yeah, that's
So you just gotta have fun and stuff, and it's always like your energy is always good, and like I always appreciate because you always tell me like, "Oh, I'm coming," boom.
Yeah.
Like you had a lot to do, and you was like, "Boom, okay, well, I'm still coming," and it showed up and killed it, and we such a good thing, and we appreciate that. Like honestly, it's when you find your team, your tribe, or however you want to say, and you know the people that ride with you, when they stand with you in the cold, and you can take pictures. You're like, all right, this is my team, this is my tribe, like, and this is who I roll with. So I appreciate that. And I thank all of y'all from everybody that came out to be here, even the people sitting in the audience. I appreciate everybody because it makes it feel special. It makes it feel like it's something like, no matter what done happened, from the technical problems to the show going off to me, like, you know what? I just love this moment.
Yeah.
So.
Camaraderie. It feels good. It does. Because it's freezing outside.
It is. So how do you like the Araakusa again? What do you like about it?
Goodness. I love it. I love okay, so this is my everyday fit. This is something that I would, put on, just on the everyday fit. I love that it's warm, it's cozy, the quality is just amazing. And then it has all these different little, zippers and stuff. You can just do so much with the clothing, the quality. Put a lot of thought into the brand. And I really like it.
So we was laughing because when we was doing the photo shoot, we saw you go off when we were shooting pictures of Cookie when you was up there doing selfies. Yeah. We was inside the J Lo and he was just in the little corner just shooting and we just. But it's always good to see somebody that's excited about the product, right? And then with genuine excitement.
Yeah.
So I thought that was good and stuff like that. But we do appreciate everything. We appreciate everybody that came through and y'all killed it. You know, and I just think from now it's just gonna get bigger and better for y'all. You know. You know, we got the ladies from the Task Podcast in. I think they invited Asad to come out and they want to do something similar, and because they got a really bigger studio, and it's gonna be nice. I think and that's the thing when I say your tribe. Like I know these people, and so it's never a competition of I only want Araakusa to be on my podcast. I want to be on everybody's podcast because I want to see everybody grow, and we can all like. That's part of growth. It's not about a one person just being selfish. It's about, man, we can all grow together. It definitely is. So I do appreciate everybody. I do appreciate TT for coming through. Shout out to my man D. Well, you bringing Melissa to our crazy adventures, and you know, definitely shout out Swole for coming through, man. I appreciate you. We got to shout out Asad.
Yes.
Get that man up at the time. And I definitely appreciate the ladies from the Task Podcast for coming through. I always love because they, even if I put something up, they like, they share, you know, and I don't, and I never have to ask them to. Like, I see that either Spice or Ash has shared it. Like, I love them to death. You know, when we did a shoot one day or something we did, and I remember I had called my Uber and then Ash like, you okay? I was like, good. She was like, well, you need to go. I was like, no, I already called Uber. She said, next time you better ask before you do it. She looked at me and she said, brother, next time you better ask before you hit the button. And I was like, she really didn't check me like that. And all I could say was, I was like, I feel like a little kid. I was like, yes, ma'am. Get punked. But I appreciate it. That's the day she bought the suit from USI. Yeah, that's type of way. But it's all thank you, ma'am. I take it. But I appreciate everybody for coming through, man. Shout out to Dave, he just left. You know, I appreciate I've been rocking with Dave since Rise 95. I've been rocking with Swole since damn near MySpace. So when you got history and you got people that come through, it's a blessing. And salute to Hannibal, the general, who don't like to be mentioned, but he's hiding around here somewhere. Yeah. And I'd like to thank everybody for coming through. We're going to hit this Araakusa song one more time before we get up out of here. And we'll see y'all on the 27th.
The drift of flame, more than the brand, it's the dream we wear. Much sharper than a diamond's edge, dripping cheek couture draped over city stairs. Designer athletics ain't just make fashion. Need bubble balls, fashion the outlast Prince crash. From the block to the room, short in the heat. Araakusa the rhythm when your soul hits the street. Not the fabric, the temperature you see. Every stitch got a story, every leg of the thing. Araakusa together, the drift of flare, the style of the feel. Araakusa together, more than a brand, it's a dream we were. Stand out and never both.